Anytime? Okay. You just want to do like last time?
Yeah. Welcome to Rike Arena in Westerville, Ohio. This is Chance Burke alongside Cale Dent. We're about to get underway with the matchup between the Otterbein Cardinals and the Marietta Pioneers. Otterbein is looking to snap a 2-game losing streak, while Marietta is looking for their 12th win on the season and their 6th win in the OAC. What is Otterbein going to have to do to get the needed upset today, Cale?
Yeah, for Otterbein, I think one of the biggest things that they have to do is control the paint down low. They do have a size advantage on paper, even though Sami Willoughby is averaging 8.6 rebounds per game. Otterbein has multiple guys over 6'6", where Marietta only has 1 or 2 guys. So being able to control it down low, they could have a great chance to win this game. And to also limit the 3-ball, too. They have 2 players in the top 3 3-point percentage in the conference. So being able to limit that can really help their chances out. And then for Marietta, you got to either limit either Clement or Evans. Clement had 12 points and Evans had 9 in their last game against Mount Union. So you need to keep one of them in wraps for today's game if you want to be able to win that.
Yeah, great keys to the game here as Otterbein gets ready to announce their starters. Yeah, a little sloppy second half in the game against Mount Union, but other than that, the first half was super close, super competitive game all the way through. So just like you said, simple mistakes you can clean up here. And close game against Mount Union ended in a result, they weren't looking for.
Yeah, like you said, very strong first half. Even when Christian Parker was getting going, I mean, he had 22 points in the first half. Mount Union just kind of ran away within the second half, and I mean, they're a great caliber team that can do things like that. So Otterbein, they are due for one in conference play. They are 2-4 in the OAC, have lost 2 straight OAC games. So getting back on top right here, this would be a huge win for a team that is receiving votes in the Marietta Pioneers.
Yes, big time game today, and it looks like the Cardinals are actually going to opt to start Scowden and Garrido. So going to be a tall lineup right off the bat here for the Cardinals. Little new look starting lineup.
Yeah, and that pays dividends to how Marietta only has 2 guys in their lineup. One, Frank Wagenfeld, is 6'8", and then Sami Willoughby is 6'4". So putting in this big lineup, you can see what Winters is trying to do here with this lineup. Pound it down low early and see if they can match that.
We get ready for the jump ball here. Looks like it'll be Scowden against Willoughby. So we get ready to start this game. And the jump's gonna go Otterbein's way. Heckman with the ball. Now Clement getting ready to start the first offensive possession here for the Cardinals. Good defense here early by Marietta. Now Heckman looking to start. A little momentum here. Now inside to Garrido. Now outside Heckman for 3, and it's good. Heckman from way outside. Early 3 points here.
He was hot in the Mount Union game, and he's starting off where he left off.
Now Marietta trying to answer back with a bucket of their own. No good. Heckman with the rebound back the other way. Now Garrido, top of the key, open 3, going to be no good. And rebound in favor of the Pioneers, now back the other way. Now looking inside. Collins trying to create some sort of hope. And that's Willoughby instead of Collins. Excuse me, but Willoughby gets the bucket to go.
Yeah, great shimmy shake right there from Willoughby to get him off guard, and that was just an easy little bunny right there.
Now Clement's going to get the ball stolen. Now Marietta back the other way. And the layup's going to be no good. Willoughby with the rebound, and the putback is good. So Marietta, little 4-point swing there, now has the lead. Now Heckman. Heckman to Garrido, back to Heckman. Now Heckman driving in. Now Garrido backing him up, and it's good.
That's going to be a great matchup all day between Wagenfeld and Garrido right there.
Yeah, nice little floater right over Wagenfeld there. Gives Otterbein the lead. but Marietta takes it right back after a jumper there from Price.
Taking blows early on here.
Now Heckman. Now Evans. And that's his bread and butter right there. Good shot by Evans to reclaim this lead.
Consecutive possessions right there. We're scoring. Man, you see a high-scoring game right here.
Yeah, a lot of lead changes so far on this back and forth game. Now Marietta's going to cough up a turnover. Now Heckman back the other way. Now Clement in the corner is going to find Garrido. Garrido to Heckman for three. And going to be short. Marietta rebound. So Otterbein a chance to extend the lead there. But instead, Marietta's going to reclaim the lead, and that's Wagenfeld. Nice little spin move and easy layup.
Yeah, that was great. Just caught Garrido off guard right there. Spin to the baseline. Great shot.
Now Clement trying to get it back. Finds Scowden. They're going to call a foul underneath. Looks that's going to be on 4, Sanford. That'll be his first of the game. Team's first. So it'll be Otterbein possession under the basket. Heckman looking for Scowden inside. Can't get him. Now Evans in the corner. Now Evans to Garrido. Little pick and roll action. And Garrido, good pass by Heckman on the wraparound. Another easy 2 points here for the Cardinals.
Yeah, beautiful dish right there. Just saw his defender sagging off a little bit. And yeah, like you said, great wraparound.
There's Marietta trying to drive in and answer with a bucket of their own. And into Wagenfield. And Wagenfield going to get an easy layup of his own. So still going back and forth between the two teams.
Yeah, Wagenfield feeling himself early on right here.
Now Heckman, Scowden to Garrido. Going to be short. Scowden, big hustle play in the offensive rebound. Now back into Garrido. Garrido going to work. Finds Scowden. Now Heckman for three. No good. So a couple of missed chances by Otterbein there. And Marietta back the other way. Is going to have an open three. Going to be no good this time. Evans with the rebound back the other way. Got a little momentum. And he's going to get the and one. Tough basket there by Cam Evans. Chance to go to the line for a three-point play.
Yeah, Evans right there just saw the breakaway. It didn't seem like anybody from Marietta was sprinting back on defense. You can see they have a swap in here for about 3 or 4 players. And Evans just took it all the way and got that and one.
Yeah, Otterbein runs the run and gun offense, so easily can tire out opponents that way. Almost an entirely new look here for Marietta. Cam Evans does not get that one to fall as MJ Davis checks in for the Cardinals. Now Marietta, 3 of their own, going to be no good. Gets the rebound. Now open corner 3. It's going to be no good again. Heckman with the good rebound back the other way. Now Heckman to Clement. Clement driving in, trying to get his first basket of the contest, and does on the fadeaway jumper, and it's good.
Just a little bit over the top right there. Great touch by Clement inside the paint.
Yeah, beautiful looking shot. And that's what he likes to do. He likes to drive in and get the jumper right over the top, the taller defenders, and it works there. Good defensive possession here by the Cardinals. Chance to extend this lead here. Heckman driving in, finds Scowden. Another great pass there by Heckman, and another easy layup for Scowden.
Yeah, Heckman dropping dimes early on. He's using the screen really well to bait the screener's defender into coming towards him and getting off the pass.
Now Marietta for 3, going to be no good. It looks like a foul is going to be called underneath on Davis. That'll be his first of the game. Maybe not the worst thing there. So Otterbein's going to make a couple of substitutions. And that's Brock Waits and Alex Hanna checking in. So now you lose the height, but you gain some speed. Now Marietta coming back. Good move, gonna be blocked underneath. And he loses it, and it looks like he steps out of bounds. So it'll be Otterbein possession. And that's great defense by both of the Cardinals there.
Yeah, great job by Alex Hanna. It looked like he got by him in the first part, but he came back and recovered. And Otterbein's really aggressive in these first 6 minutes here.
Yeah, up by 5 with a chance to extend it even more. Beautiful move by Evans, and his second possible and one of the game. Beautiful move there.
Yeah, beautiful footwork to even get him inside the paint at first. Got him off a step right there, and then just a clean spin move for the and one. That was beautiful by Cam Evans.
Looks like Marietta's going to call a timeout. So after the timeout, he missed the first possible and one free throw. So a chance to complete the three-point play here and extend the lead to 8.
Yeah, Otterbein has been really aggressive down low, getting boards, not letting Marietta get any second chance possessions. I think that's what's really propelled them to this 7-point lead early on here.
We'll see what both teams decide to do coming out of the timeout. But like you said, Otterbein's been aggressive early on both sides of the ball. And it's paying off here early with a 7-point lead with just under 14 minutes left to go in this first half. Looks like Otterbein's going to keep the same personnel out here as Cam Evans has a chance to complete the three-point play. Free throw again, no good. As Marietta gets the rebound. Now back the other way. Good defense here by Davis. Now Marietta is going to get a foul call there on the layup. It's good defense there by Davis, sliding over, protecting the layup there.
Yeah, just gave him a little bit of the body right there, enough for a foul call. Almost got the and one, almost traded and ones down both ends of the court.
Be Ethan Anderson here, the line for 2. And the first one's no good, so really a good foul there by Davis. Although you don't like to pick up its second foul of the game. Saving points here.
Yeah, both teams have been struggling so far at the line.
Second free throw is going to be good. So brings the deficit down to 6. But would have liked to have both of them there. Now Waits back the other way for the Cardinals. Now to Clement. Clement's driving in. Tough shot, and he gets it to go. What a move there by Jack Clement. Great finish.
I mean, he might be little, but he packs a very big punch with that shot of his. It is like a rainbow going in.
Yeah, great separation there and gets the shot to go. Now Marietta answers back with the jumper by Bradshaw. So again, back and forth between the two teams. Now Clement to Hanna. Hanna for 3 is good. Three-pointer there by Alex Hanna, extending the lead out to 9.
Yeah, this is the start you really wanted from Otterbein right here, to get hot quick and don't let Marietta get too deep in their bag.
And defense by Hanna going to be not good enough that time. Another easy score here for Marietta early. Now Clement trying to answer back with a bucket of his own. Going to be stopped inside. Going to have to reset the offense. Now Krieger in for the Cardinals. Passes it into Waits, and Waits with the footwork going to get an easy 2 for himself. And now the Cardinals are pressuring a little bit.
That was great looking off the pass right there to get the defenders on their own man to set up a one-on-one situation for Waits.
Good backdoor cut there. And that's going to be an easy bucket there for Anderson again.
Anderson's been eaten up down low so far.
Slicing through the defense, gets him an easy bucket there. Cardinals going to try to answer back. Clement guarded tightly. They're going to get him with the foul. That'll be Jaden Bradshaw picking up his first. Looks like Marietta bringing in an entire new 5 as Cam Evans checks back in alongside Chase Garrido.
It seems like they'll be doing that all game. I mean, subbing 5 in, 5 out, get fresh legs in.
Now Garrido at the elbow. Now waits to Davis. Davis for 3. It's going to be good. Contested three-pointer is going to be good here for Davis. Great shot.
Yeah, the Cards are hot right now. MJ Davis coming off the bench, making a big impact early on.
Big defensive possession here if you want to extend this lead. And Marietta's going to get another bucket there. This time, Price. Now here's Waits. Waits to Garrido. Now to Krieger. Now Waits inside. Garrido ready to go to work. Spin move. Puts it up. Gets his own rebound. Second chance opportunity is good. Chase Garrido cleaning up his own mistake.
Yeah, that's just a big body right there. Second chance points are going to be huge in this game for Otterbein.
Lead out to double digits now. But quickly erased there. That's Willoughby with the offensive rebound and putback. And he's been huge all game on the boards.
Yeah, really using his strength and size. Showing athleticism there too. Getting that rebound and putting it back up.
And they're going to get Jack Alexander on the foul there. That'll be his first foul of the game and the team's 5th. So now inching closer to the bonus. Still got 10.5 to play. Now Wade's trying to direct offense. Now Krieger. Now over to Evans on the wing. Waits back to Evans. Pick and roll, Evans. Free throw jumper is going to be good. So extending this lead back out to 10. And Otterbein's offense staying hot. But Marietta answers right back with the 3 of their own. So neither team, Marietta can't claw back into the game and Otterbein can't put it out of reach.
Yeah, I mean, every single time Otterbein scores or they get a little run, Marietta comes right back. And I mean, they got a little bit of a cushion right now, but I mean, Marietta could close this gap any second. Now
Evans, Krieger is going to get it knocked out of bounds. That's good defense by Willoughby. As Scowden's going to come in for MJ Davis. So back to the height advantage here with Garrido and Scowden back in.
Yeah, the 2 big men worked really well last time, and I don't see that being any different right here. This could be huge for Otterbein to increase their lead and to be dominant down low like they have been all game.
Be Waits inbounding, and it's going to get stolen immediately. So an empty possession there by the Cardinals. And if you're Marietta, this is exactly what you needed. And Otterbein catches a little break there on the missed 3. But you can't let this score get too close. And it looks like they're going to call a jump ball. That was Jack Alexander there, tying it up with Cam Evans, and it's going to be Marietta possession.
Yeah, this could be a huge opportunity for Marietta to get some points on the board right here. Last possession was key for them, but being down 7, getting something to get the ball rolling would be crucial for them.
Now Alexander out to Price. Now Price trying to go to work. Now Price out to Alexander, and Alexander's going to be called with travel. So it's going to be Cardinal ball. So another break here for Otterbein, giving them another possession. Now here's Heckman. Heckman to Krieger. Krieger into Scouten. Scouten to Garrido. Bobbled it a little bit, but cleans it up enough for the layup. And Winters is going to call a timeout here for Otterbein. So they extend the lead back up to 9 points.
Garrido into the starting lineup. I think that for the first time in a while, I mean, he has not disappointed. He has 8 points and 2 rebounds so far. So he's been a huge contributor early on for this Cardinal offense.
Definitely making the most of his opportunity here. We see both teams about to exit the timeout. And we'll see if Marietta wants to change anything up. They have, you know, like we said, a couple of chances here and there to chip back into the game and, you know, decrease the deficit, but every time it seems like something happens.
Yeah.
So we'll see if the timeout can change that for them.
Yeah, and of course it's early on too, but I mean, if Otterbein can increase this lead and score like they've been doing, I mean, it's going to be hard for Marietta to come back.
Now Alexander up top, guarded by Heckman. And Wagenfield's going to be fouled by Garrido. And he's going to go to the line for 2.
You can see Garrido did not like that call. Looked like his hands were up, but looks like caught a little bit of the body right there, which contributed to a foul.
And Wagenfield's first free throw is going to be no good. See if he can knock down the second one here.
Both teams have not been good on the charity stripe so far. Only 1 free throw made between both teams.
As Wagenfield makes the second one. So a little bit of help trying to come back in this game. As Heckman passes it over to Clement. Now Evans trying to create some offense here. Now Clement to Scouten. And now back to Evans. Got to watch the shot clock here. Now Evans going to get swatted away. Good defense there by Marietta. And now a 3 is going to be no good. Rebound Clement. So another missed opportunity there for Marietta and another break for Otterbein. Now Heckman finds Garrido. Garrido into Scouten. And Marietta catching a little bit of a break there, getting called on the foul.
The Cardinals are doing a great job dissecting this 3-2 defense for Marietta, finding the little nooks and crannies, getting the ball into the short corner, finding it at the high post, and getting some easy buckets down low. They've been great at what they're doing.
Now pass into Scouten's going to be knocked out of bounds. That's Ethan Anderson on the deflection. So it'll be the same thing, but on the other side. Now into Garrido, back to Heckman. Heckman out to Evans, over to Clement. Now Clement with the move. Tough shot is going to be good. And that's been his shot all season long. And he gets it to fall there.
Yeah, his pull-up, Jay, is something of beauty. It is great. Can't leave him open like that.
Good defense there by Evans. Now back the other way and gets the layup to go. So defense turning into offense there for the Cardinals as Evans does it himself. Tough shot by Marietta is going to be good, and that's Sanford on the tough shot.
I mean, like, it's what we've been saying all game. Otterbein gets like a 4-0 run, but then Marietta comes slashing back, trying to cut this lead down.
Garrido trying to go against Anderson. Finds Scouten. And Scouten with another easy layup. And like you said, that's the ball movement they've been able to do all game. And it's going to result in a Marietta timeout.
I mean, the big men have been showing out today for Otterbein, dishing it out, scoring, whatever they can do. And I mean, it even looked like Scouten was going to try and dunk it right there. our Otterbein students section would have got hyped, but went in for the easy layup, you know. Get a 12-point lead right here and forces Marietta to take another timeout. And with 6 minutes left in the first half, you couldn't ask for a better start for Otterbein right here.
Yeah, like you said, 12-point lead here with 6:18 left to go in this first half. And like you said, Otterbein, perfect start. This is a game that you needed to win, and they came out red hot, and they've stayed that way the entire game. So you see both teams exiting the timeout. Be Marietta possession, down 39-27 with 6:18 left to go in this first half. And it looks like Otterbein's going to keep the pressure. Now Marietta on the other end. Now Anderson. Going to be a three, and it's going to be no good. Willoughby almost gets the offensive rebound, but Garrido comes away with it. Now Evans almost loses it. Regains control. Good find by Heckman into Garrido. Misses the first one and also misses the second one. So a missed opportunity there for Garrido. But still good ball movement there by Heckman. And now Jack Alexander on the other end, driving by and getting the easy layup.
Yeah, you can't have those empty possessions like that, even when you're so close to the basket, because if you do, Marietta will come back and it'll just bite you in the butt.
Here's Clement. Looking inside for Scowden. Now here's Evans. Fadeaway jumper, good. Staying hot from the jumper range. Gets one to fall there.
Yeah, just a quick jab step right there to get his defender off balance to get an open shot.
Almost a steal there by Heckman, but dribbles it out of bounds. So it's going to be Marietta possession under the basket. And Brock Waits and Jared Krieger checking in for the Cardinals, as Heckman and Garrido will take a breather. And Wagenfield checks back in for Marietta. Now here's Alexander to inbound. Barely gets it in time. Good defense by the Cardinals. Now inside, they're going to call a foul on Scowden, and Scowden didn't like the call.
Yeah, he did not. Clapping his hands right there. Feel like he didn't touch him or anything, but of course warrants in a foul.
Now Alexander into Anderson. Now Anderson to Parrott. Now Parrott to Wagenfield. Wagenfield's going to go up. And Anderson trying to get the and one. Will head to the line for two, but unable to get the layup to fall.
Yes, Scowden's got to be careful right here. That is 3 fouls for him, only in the first half. And with how Otterbein's been doing so well with 2 big men, and I feel like you need to take him out for these last 4 minutes, so he does not warrant another foul.
And it looks like that's exactly what they're going to do as Garrido checks back in. Anderson missed the first free throw. We'll see what he can do here on the second. And the second one's going to be good. Both teams still struggling from the charity stripe. And those easy points, very, very crucial in a game like this.
Yeah, Marietta 3 for 6 from the line and Otterbein 0 for 2. Not what you want out of both teams.
Here's Clement. Clement driving in. Gets it stolen. Gets fumbled around and Waits picks it back up. And it looks like the refs are going to talk something over. Little sloppy play from both teams. And it looks like it's just going to be Cardinal possession under the basket.
Not sure what the discussion is about.
Yeah, hard to tell from up here in the booth. So we see Winters talking it over with one of the referees. Still confused on the call. Looks like it'll be Otterbein ball on the sideline. And now Clement is going to be rebounded by Waits. And timeout by Winters. Waits, big time awareness play there, picking up the air ball by Clements and putting it back in for 2.
Yeah, that's high basketball IQ right there. I mean, Marietta playing a 3-2, you never have a man to box out, and so when that shot went up, and it was winding down on the shot clock too, I mean, Waits just caught the defense lacking and put in the reverse layup pretty easy.
Yeah, Waits using the basketball IQ there, and Marietta just basically gave up on the play after they saw that it was going to be an air ball, thinking the shot clock would go off. But
yeah, I don't know if they thought it went in or something, but I mean, Waits catches them lacking, gets an easy bucket, and now Otterbein with a 13-point lead with 4 minutes left.
yeah, 4 to play, up by 13. And it seems all the momentum to be going in the Cardinals' direction. So a chance to extend the lead before halftime in a much-needed game. And the Cardinals are going to keep the pressure up. They like what they're seeing on both sides of the ball. Now Alexander's going to hand it off. A little weave. And now into Wagenfield. Wagenfield floater does not get it to fall. Rebound Garrido, and now Clements bringing it back for Otterbein. Another tough empty possession there by Marietta. And now Krieger, wide open 3, gonna be no good. And now Marietta, a chance to try to bring this game to within reach here before halftime, as Wagenfield gets a tough layup to go over Garrido.
Yeah, Wagenfield, I mean, they've been giving it to him down there all game, see what he can work with, and it's starting to finally come into fruition for him.
Brutal turnover here by Clements, and they are gonna get away with it. Clements with a good rebound there. Now Waits over to Evans. Evans, good pump fake, and now with the pull-up, and it's good. Hits him with the Jordan shrug after the basket.
I mean, his footwork has been great all game. Just got him with the easy pump fake, and now he has 14 in this first half.
Yeah, what a game early here by Cam Evans, as Wagenfield knocks down a three-pointer, showing that he can also play beyond the arc.
Yeah, Wagenfield showing what he can do outside of the paint, and now he has 7.
Now Clements driving in, and he's going to be fouled, and that's Bradshaw. And that is going to put him in the bonus. So Clements will be at the line with a chance for 2 points here.
Yeah, like we said, both teams have not been great from the line, so getting 2 right here would be big for them.
Here's the first free throw, going to be no good, so the trend continues. Still not a made free throw here for Otterbein. Good ball movement here by Marietta, but their three-point attempt is going to be no good. Now Otterbein back the other way. Just over a minute and a half left to go in this first half. Now Clements awaits. Now Evans into Hannah. Now to Clement. Got to watch the shot clock. Garrido fadeaway shot, going to be no good. So it took a lot of time off the clock there, but another empty possession for the Cardinals.
Yeah, nothing was just working right there. I mean, Clement tried to get a one-on-one situation, but no go.
Layup attempt on the other end is going to be no good. So that'll send number 12, Price, to the free throw line with a chance at 2 here. Down 10, but like we've been saying all game, neither team able to really change that narrative.
Yeah, neither team has gotten off. I mean, Otterbein is up by 10 points, but it's still early on. And Marietta still trying to find some juice to get back into this. I mean, Otterbein just keeps tailing away, inching closer and closer, and then Marietta just takes it right back. So it'll be interesting to see in this last minute how the momentums will change for both sides.
There's Diavion Price there, going 2 for 2 from the line. Bringing the lead down to 8 with just over a minute left to go in this first half. We'll see if Otterbein tries to extend the lead here. Good pass by Evans into Hannah. Otterbein lucky to retain possession there.
Yeah, Otterbein, of course, getting aggressive down low with Marietta's second lineup in, trying to get it to Garrido, but Marietta's starting to pick up on their little tactics that they're doing.
Now waits, finds Evans. Evans moving in, makes a move, and it's gonna be fouled. And Evans a little slow to get up. Looks like he may have got the wind knocked out of him. He'll have a chance at 2 points here. Bring the lead back up to double digits.
I mean, we'll see. Otterbein, I mean, has not been favorable at the free throw line today.
Evans getting the first made Otterbein free throw this half.
The announcer's curse works sometimes.
There's number 4, Brandon McLaughlin, checking in for the final 50 seconds of play here in the first half. Now Evans' second free throw is going to be good. So he goes 2 for 2 that time and lead back out to 10. Now Marietta back the other way. Good move. Layup, no good. Now Evans down the court is going to turn it over. Steal there by Sanford, now back the other way.
Yeah, just getting a little too greedy right there on the transition. And, I mean, ball just went too far. Just couldn't handle it.
About 4 seconds between the shot clock and game clock. So Sanford will likely hold out and try to get a last shot here. Guarded by Heckman, now trying to go to work. Thought he might have got away with the travel there. Now Evans back the other way for 3. Gonna be no good. Tried to end the half with a buzzer beater 3, but nonetheless, you're heading to halftime as the underdog up 10 points.
Yeah, felt like right there he could have gone for a layup, but as hot as you're feeling in the first half, I would take that shot too. I mean, good look, but Otterbein going up double digits at home against Marietta. What a great start this has been for Otterbein. I mean, getting down low, I mean, the 2 big men in Garrido and Scowden playing hand in hand with each other, being able to get quick buckets down low, asserting their size down low has been great for them. And they've been limiting Sami Willoughby for most of this game. It'll be interesting to see how he comes out and he prepares for the second half.
Yeah, great game all the way around. Just got to come out in the second half and do the same thing.
Yeah, for sure.
But as we get ready for halftime, we're going to take a break here. This is Chance Burke and Cale Dent here at home of the Cardinals on Boxcast TV.
What a magnificent field. What a magnificent stadium we have. Otterbein is very fortunate that Memorial Stadium is one of the crown jewels of campus. But it wasn't always this impressive. Back when football began in the 19th century, we played on the back lawn of Towers Hall. The backyard of Towers Hall served as our football field, baseball field, and as our tennis court for many years. It wasn't until the class of 1911 approached the university and said, for our senior gift, we want to raise money to purchase a tract of land north of campus to be turned into a proper athletic field. We will raise the money for the property, but the school has to pay for grading and turning it into a proper field. The university agreed right away. And so thanks to the class of 1911, in 1913, this plot of land was purchased and turned into a football field, baseball diamond, and a cinder track was installed around it. 2 years later, in 1915, a wooden grandstand was erected. This was something that student labor put together, and it served very well for many years. The upperclassmen and the ladies, of course, could sit in the grandstand. The underclassmen were required to still stand on the sidelines. This arrangement worked very well until 1927, when rumors started to fly around that someone was going to burn down the grandstand. I don't know why this happened. History does not relate what the reasoning was, but my personal theory is, in those days we were playing schools like Ohio Wesleyan and Denison, big schools with big budgets, with much larger, nicer football stadiums. My guess is that somebody thought, hey, let's torch it, take the insurance money, and build something better. Unfortunately, the university didn't have the structure insured enough to even rebuild it. Worse, it was used as a storage site for athletic equipment, all of which was lost in the fire. So for many years, for approximately 20 years, on the sidelines you had collapsible stands that would be erected at the beginning of the football season and put into storage at the end. It wasn't until after World War II that in the lead up to our centennial celebration of 1947, the university decided we need a proper stadium. This was one of 3 projects that had been proposed for the centennial. They wanted a new library, which they eventually got, a swimming pool, which sadly we never got, and then a new stadium. The returning vets from World War II took the stadium up as their personal project. They did a lot of the fundraising, they did a lot of raising of the awareness, and so it was decided when the structure was dedicated that it would be called Memorial Stadium in honor of the 13 men and 1 woman from Otterbein who lost their lives serving their country in World War II. Memorial Stadium saw a lot of changes over the years. The O Club will tell you famously about how certain members had to mortgage their homes in order to get the stadium lights to be installed back in the 1950s, but we were among the first of the schools to have the capacity to play a night game. Over the years, we have seen many great games here. We've had a lot of great teams, a lot of great coaches. Starting, though, in the early 2000s, there came a point where it was obvious that the old Memorial Stadium really wasn't up to snuff anymore. One of my favorite Otterbein stories is that those same vets who led the drive for the first Memorial Stadium came back to Otterbein and led the new drive to build a new stadium, once again to be referred to as Memorial Stadium. That would never change. But now we have a state-of-the-art facility. When you look at the track around the field, we have that courtesy of Dorothy McVeigh. That's why it's known as the McVeigh Track. The field itself, which now sports a very fine artificial turf, is known as Dwight C. Ballinger Field in honor of the great Smokey Ballinger, Otterbein alumnus and great proponent of the Otterbein O Club. And the entire facility was named in honor of Dr. Elmer Bud Yost. Dr. Yost is one of those wonderful figures of Otterbein history. He's not a showy figure like a Dick Reynolds or a Coach Tong, but he is the strong backbone that has really kept Otterbein athletics at the forefront of university programs for most of the 20th century. One of the most recent additions to the stadium is the Cole Victory Bell. Bill Cole, who was a friend of mine, donated this a couple of years ago to the university to be a victory bell. You see, back in the old days, there was actually a panel you could open up on the first floor of Towers to ring the Towers Hall bell as the victory bell. Unfortunately, it was blocked up many decades ago and hasn't been used. Thanks to Mr. Cole, we now have a victory bell that we can ring once more. The Rike Center was the first unified athletic facility after the association building was turned into the women's athletic facility back in 1929. In here we of course have our basketball court, we have our weight room, and every year in June, actually these days we have it in April, we have our commencement. This building was made through the generosity of the Rike family of Dayton, Ohio. Those of you who are from the Dayton area will probably remember Rike's department store as well. They were a lot of Otterbein grads, and thanks to them, we have this magnificent structure. Of course, as with everything, we did eventually outgrow it too, and so we had to do a little bit of expanding to the north. The Clements Recreation Center opened in 2002, thanks to a generous grant from the Clements Foundation and a seed gift from the Freeman family. Many of you remember Doc Freeman being the longtime doctor for the football team and a strong presence in the O Club. This really brought our athletic program into the 21st century. We have modern workout facilities that can be utilized by the students. We have another indoor track, a weight room, and we have plenty of places for our sports med program to work and practice before graduation.
Since the moment you were born, I've made 1,000 wishes. Wishes for your future in a world that's changing fast. Do play and laugh. Do win and lose. Do it all with confidence, kindness, and strength. And always do your best to remember that no matter what you do in this life, what matters to me is that you keep doing.
My name is Blake. I received a heart transplant when I was 2 weeks old. I play defense for the Red Hot Tornadoes. The best part about playing soccer is that I just get to run around and have fun. Just because I had a heart transplant, I don't expect people to take it easy on me. I can still do anything they can do. Sometimes my heart starts pounding like faster and faster as I go. I know I have someone else's heart inside me. It makes me feel happy because someone was generous enough to give me a second chance to live. I feel like it's my responsibility to live each day to the fullest. And the thing I look forward to the most is having my own family.
This gift of life was made possible by an organ donor. Imagine what you could make possible. Learn more and sign up as an organ, eye, and tissue donor. Go to organdonor.gov.
Did you receive a call or message that mentioned Social Security and demanded immediate action? Did the caller know your Social Security number or other personal information and tell you that your Social Security number had been used in connection with the crime? Did you feel worried that your Social Security number might be suspended, your bank account might be frozen or seized, or you could be arrested? That is not the Social Security Administration. Social Security will not threaten you, demand your personal information, or instant payment, email or text you pictures or documents, or use a real government official's name to gain your trust. Social Security does not accept payments by gift card, prepaid debit card, internet currency, or by mailing cash. Criminals use these forms of payment because they are hard to trace. Do not be fooled. Hang up. Ignore them. Report this criminal activity to the Social Security Administration Office of the Inspector General at oig.ssa.gov.
Produced at U.S. taxpayer expense.
My name is Blake. I received a heart transplant when I was 2 weeks old. I play defense for the Red Hot Tornadoes. Sometimes my heart starts pounding like faster and faster as I go. I know I have someone else's heart inside me. It makes me feel happy because someone was generous enough to give me a second chance to live.
This gift of life was made possible by an organ donor. Imagine what you could make possible. Sign up as an organ, eye, and tissue donor. Go to organdonor.gov.
What if
Regulators, like, yeah, sure, let's let it happen.
Welcome back to Rike Arena. This is Chance Burke alongside Cale Dent as we get ready for the second half of action here as Otterbein leads Marietta 47-37. And it's been a great game by the Cardinals on both sides of the ball.
Yeah, for sure. And I said in the beginning, you got to limit either Clements or Evans if you want to win this game. But at this point, I think you got to limit both of them. Cam Evans had a blistering 16 points in the first half. So I see him trying to continue what he did in the first half. And what Otterbein has done all game is use those two big men down low. Scouting does have 3 fouls, but using their size to their advantage down low and getting some easy buckets. And, you know, for Marietta, they just got to stop the attack. 47 points in one half is pretty wild to think about. So Marietta just needs to lock down on defense and get some easy buckets down in transition, or be able to hit some threes too.
Yes, great keys. And another key here for the Cardinals early will be Troy Scowden. He's got 3 fouls on the game, so try to limit the fouls if you can so we can have more minutes in the second half. And now Evans into Garrido. Now Garrido looking for something. Now Clements, tough shot. Fadeaway going to be no good. And rebound to Marietta. Now back the other way, and here's Sanford with the layup, and it's good. So coast to coast there for Sanford.
Yeah, tough teardropping right there. I mean, hit it high enough off the glass so that Dorito couldn't block it. That was a huge play right there.
And now Heckman into Scowden. Scowden finds Garrido, and his three is good.
Dorito, too, picking up where he left off in the first half with a huge three right there.
Yeah, big time play here. And now on the other end, Marietta's going to try to answer with a three of their own, and they do. And that's Sanford again. So a 5-point stretch there for Sanford. And now Heckman the other way, getting defended very good there by Price. But Price is going to pick up a foul there.
Yeah, came over top of the arm when he was behind Heckman right there.
Now Heckman to inbound. Now Scowden. And on the handoff to Heckman, it's going to be called out of bounds. So a tough turnover there for the Cardinals. It's going to give Marietta another possession.
You can see if they make a bucket here, the tides will begin to shift for Marietta.
Yeah, big time possessions for both teams. And now a three-pointer is going to be good. And that's Willoughby for three. So now a little momentum here for Marietta. Garrido to stop the momentum is going to be no good. But they're going to say it's off of Willoughby. So the Cardinals are going to take back over under the basket.
Hit one earlier. He was feeling himself right there. But goes out on Marietta, and another extra possession for Otterbein. Try to stop this little Marietta run that's going on.
Yes, very important possession here is Evans, guarded by Alexander. Now Evans into Alexander, gets the tough basket to go, and Evans staying hot even in the second half. Now back on the other end, Price drives in and draws the foul. So he'll go to the line for two.
Both teams going back and forth down the floor, not really having any set offenses so far, getting quick shots up.
And Price is going to miss the first one. Still a chance to make this a two-possession game here with a made three here, or made free throw here. As it looks like the ref is talking something over at the scorer's table.
They've been having many discussions tonight.
All right, as we get back underway, we'll see Price's second free throw here. Not sure what they were talking about, but we will continue play. And Price's second free throw is going to be no good. So another break for Otterbein there. Now Heckman on the other end. Crucial possession here, trying to make it at least a three-possession game. Now Heckman, tough layup, falling to the ground, gets it to go, and a big shot there for the Cardinals.
Yeah, he was looking outside, but he just said, I'll take it myself.
Now Evans with the steal, and now Clements the other way. And Clements is going to dribble back out, using his speed to his advantage. And now Clements is going to try and drive in, and wide open Scowden, and he gets the basket and the foul. So a chance at a three-point play off the assist by Chase Garrido.
The big man duo has been great so far for Otterbein, dunking it in down low. I mean, just finding the open Scowden, and lucky enough, gets the and one to go with it.
Yeah, they've been finding each other all game long and showing that the double big lineup is very, very, very useful. And it looks like they're going to call possession in favor of Marietta there. was looking to see if they maybe called a foul, but it looks like they're just going to say it was out of bounds. So now Marietta coming back the other way, and not a lot of defense there. And an offensive rebound here for Marietta. And they're going to call a foul on Evans. That was Wagenfield with a big offensive rebound there.
I mean, that was great aggressiveness by both sides right there. Unfortunately, it ended up being a foul on Cam.
Now Jack Alexander is going to be fouled on a 3 by Heckman. Alexander, a great three-point shooter, so wanted to get a good contest, but maybe a little too much there, and it's going to result in 3 free throws here for Alexander.
Jack Alexander shooting 3.
Yeah, and the Cardinals have done a great job with limiting Jack Alexander beyond the three-point line. He is shooting 45.9% beyond the arc. So they've been doing a great job, only 2 points so far this game.
So 1 for 2 so far in his free throws. Like you said, he's been a great shooter all season. So a rare miss there. He'll try to get at least 2 out of the 3 here. And he does. So score now 56-47 with 16 and a half left to go in this game. Neither team can, just like the first half, neither team can, fully come back or fully put the game out of reach. What a move there by Clement. Euro step into the tough layup. Wow.
Yeah, that was awesome right there. Got the crowd hyped up a little bit.
Got me hyped up a little bit. And now good defense here by the Cardinals. And they may have heard me up here. Now to put it out of reach. And Garrido with the tough layup. And the Cardinal bench is into it. And all of the momentum in favor of Otterbein right now.
Yeah, they're just dipping and dunking it inside. And they're getting so many one-on-one opportunities. Why wouldn't you take it down low? I mean, playing a zone, what Marietta has done over half the game, it's hard to find a man on a body sometimes, and Otterbein is just exploiting it to the best of their abilities, getting both their big men's points early on in this second half, and they have to have Marietta call another timeout to get things rolling. I mean, 60-47, 60 points in 24 minutes of play? I mean, that's huge for Otterbein.
Yeah, 60 points, giving them the 13-point lead here. And like I said, Otterbein trying to put the game out of reach, and with all of the momentum they have right now, we'll likely see another aggressive look here by Coach Winters. And the little hot break they were on resulting in a Marietta timeout here.
Yeah, trying to take a timeout, regroup his players, trying to kill momentum for Otterbein too here. I mean, they were going down there and they were just getting easy buckets, scoring at will. And Marietta needs to come up with something to stop this Otterbein attack.
You see both teams ready to exit the timeout circle. And we'll see what attack Marietta decides to go with. Really, it's been back and forth all game. It's just Otterbein got the early 8-10-point lead, and it's just stayed the entire game.
Yeah, I mean, Otterbein has been able to pull away some, but it always seems like Marietta has a few baskets to match their energy in this second half.
We'll see if this timeout is a momentum killer for the Cardinals and a momentum creator here for Marietta. As Alexander for 3 is going to be no good. And now Clement back the other way. Clement trying to use his speed, but good defense here by Marietta. Now Garrido looking inside for Scouting. Now Heckman trapped with the ball, gonna get it inside to Garrido. And Garrido with the left hand is going to be good. Extends the lead out to 15 points here. Great move there by the freshman. Alexander trying to get a shot. Lucky to get it away there. They're going to call a foul here.
Yeah, Garrido right there. I mean, looked like he hit him with a little bit of arm right there coming off the screen. But like you said, Garrido has had a great showing for Otterbein so far. He has 15 points and 6 rebounds. He has been a force down low. Being able to get in those post-up situations, he has not disappointed.
Yes, he's had a great game. And even better now, getting the forced turnover here. Great defense there.
Yeah, I mean, we were gassing him up, and I think he heard us.
The microphones can be loud at some times. Now Otterbein with a chance to extend the lead beyond 15 points here. And it looks like Marietta's staying in their 2-3. As you can hear Clement call chase and then proceed to hit the shot. Little Babe Ruth action, maybe calling his own shot there, and he does not disappoint.
I mean, he hit that from the parking lot right there.
Yeah, a little Steph Curry range there. And another great defensive possession here by the Cardinals. And a chance to extend this lead even further. And Clement feeling himself, rising up. And the momentum back in the direction of the Cardinals.
I mean, when you're hot, there's nothing that can stop you. I mean, beautiful 5-point swing right there. Like you say, I mean, he was calling for the ball. He was itching for it. And that 5-point swing right there puts him up by 20 points. This is what Otterbein has needed all game. Marietta does not have an answer for him right now. And so, you know, even with 14 minutes left, Marietta should be in panic mode right now, trying to figure out how to stop this hot Otterbein offense.
Yeah, if you're Otterbein and Coach Winters, this is exactly what you want your team to look like every single game. I mean, you're going up against a team with 11 wins and only 2 losses, and you're up by 20 points. So this is exactly what you want to see, and it's kind of showing to what their true potential can be every single game.
Yeah, I mean, this has been an amazing start, amazing game for them, even on both sides of the ball. We've seen Otterbein in the past tend to get a little sloppy with their passing, boxing out, rebounding, but in this game, they have been full force in all aspects of their game.
Yeah, very disciplined. And 20-point lead with 14 to go. Still a chance for a comeback here if you're Marietta. But you gotta build some momentum and get a rhythm if you want to come back against Otterbein.
Yeah, definitely. And like we said, it's not too little too late, but you need to start revving the engine a little bit if you're Marietta to get things going.
Yeah, they'll likely be looking inside, back into Wagon Field. That's where they've been looking all game, trying to get the easy baskets under the goal. Evans almost comes up with another steal there, but just poking it out of bounds.
Yeah, it looked like right here it hit off of Bradshaw's hand, but it did not, and Marietta regains their possession back.
Bradshaw to inbound. Now gets it into Willoughby. Now Willoughby to Price. Guarded by Heckman. Now Anderson with the screen, and now Price for 3. It's going to be no good. Rebound Clement. And another empty possession here for the Pioneers. And Clement trying to get it to go. Does not. And Scowden's going to be called for another foul. And that'll be his 4th of the game.
Yeah, and I mean, if you're scouted, I mean, you're really hurting yourself right here. But obviously not trying to go for the foul right there, but hurts this Otterbein offense for sure with their two-man look.
Davis checking in for the Cardinals. We'll see if he can contribute, as Willoughby is going to get an and one under the basket. And it looks like the foul's going to be called on Garrido. So another big man foul, as Waits is going to check in for Heckman.
Yeah, and with Garrido now having 3 fouls in the game, you got to start wondering who they're going to bring in for their 4 and 5 spot right here for Otterbein, so they don't get both of these big men in foul trouble.
Willoughby completes the three-point play, bringing the lead down to 17 for the Cardinals. And we'll see if they decide to try and maybe go at Garrido and see if they can get him into foul trouble to maybe try and give him a little momentum and a little advantage in coming back in this game. But here's Clement trying to create something. Guarded tightly by Flood. Now he finds Davis wide open in the corner. Gonna be no good. And rebound, Bradshaw back the other way. Now to Anderson. And now Flood from way outside, gonna be no good. Rebound Davis, now to Evans. Now Evans trying to make a fast break basket. And a foul's gonna be called underneath on Flood. And a good foul there by Marietta, saving 2 points.
Yeah, Evans obviously has been hot all game. So just got the body in front of him. No charge call, but you're right, could have saved 2 points right there.
Now Evans going back to work. Finds Garrido. Now Evans going back. Spin move, tough layup, gonna be no good. And now Marietta back the other way. Tough layup, gonna be no good. No foul call. And now Clement to Evans back the other way. And he's gonna pick up a foul, and that's Darius Cardin. They're picking up his first of the game.
Evans has been running the floor very well these past couple minutes, directing the offense along with Clements too. They've been a great job in transition, and it leads to free throws.
Evans is 2 for 4 on the game from the line. Chance to better the average here. Here's his first. It's gonna rim out. Little substitution here for Otterbein, as Krieger's gonna check in for Clement.
Yeah, the free throw line not been kind to Otterbein today.
So 1 for 2 at the line there for Evans. 68-50 our score here with just over 12 minutes left to go. And pass in to Wagenfield. Wagenfield looking for any life, but Garrido, good defense. And we'll see who he calls the foul on. And they're gonna call it on Cam Evans. Garrido almost picking up his 4th there. Fortunate if you're the Cardinals.
Yeah, I was going to say, I mean, you were hoping that it was going to be on Evans right there, so Garrido couldn't pick up his 4th. I mean, both big men going into foul trouble with 12 minutes left in the game. I mean, Marietta would have taken full advantage of that right there. Thankfully, no foul call.
And the free throw is going to be missed, as Marietta is going to move into the bonus with 17 fouls by the Cardinals. So a little advantage there. But like you said, all game the free throw line has been the enemy. And now a foul call on Price. And his 4th of the game, so he's going to be subbed out as Alexander and Sanford check back in for the Pioneers. There's Waits to inbound on the near side. Finds Evans. Now Evans out to Garrido. Good defense here. Now Evans driving in. Good layup move, or good dribble move. And Evans slammed hard to the ground. Slow to get up. Hopefully he's okay. But timeout called, and both teams will talk it over.
Yeah, super tough fall right there, but of course, Garrido coming in and getting a quick bucket right there off the missed layup. And he has 17 on the day for Otterbein. He is 1 rebound away from a double-double here, and I think that would be his first of the season for Garrido. Stepped up in the starting lineup today with Scoutin. I mean, they have been a great 1-2 punch today.
Yeah, going along with his first of the season, that would make it the first of his career. The freshman showing up and showing out, getting big-time minutes as a freshman and making the most of it here as Otterbein leads 70-50 with 11.5 to go. And for both teams, fouls coming into play. Marietta's in the bonus. Otterbein 2 fouls away from the bonus. And both of your big men in foul trouble. So a lot to look at. And just because, you know, the 20-point lead, there's 11.5 to go. So never too much out of reach.
Yeah, you're right. I mean, 11 minutes, 30 seconds, anything can happen. But, you know, a blistering 70 points in this amount of time played, I mean, they've almost reached their quota for the year on points per game, and you still have a long way to go, too. I mean, if they can keep up the same pace they've had, this league can stretch to even greater amounts.
Yeah, with 11.5, you know, not promised, but the century mark in sight here for the Cardinals. But Marietta trying to come back and even it out as another Cardinal foul here as Krieger hits him with the old flying knee.
Yeah, even he stopped to see if there was a foul called, because I mean it looked warranted.
Now here's Flood for his first free throw, and he gets it to go, so he'll see the second. Now Scowden checking back in as Garrido takes a breather. So getting a little risky there with Scowden, but I'm sure he'll shy away from the tough plays.
Yeah, looking like just giving Garrido a little bit of rest. Hopefully Scowden doesn't pick up his 5th right here, and that would be a world of hurt for Otterbein in the later stretches of this game.
Now Evans to Scowden. Now Scowden back to Evans. Evans finds Davis. Evans trying to go to work is going to pick up a foul. And that's going to be Sanford picking up his second foul of the game. And that puts Otterbein just 1 foul away from the bonus. And if that's Marietta, that's the last thing you want.
Yeah, both teams going into the bonus early on, but I mean, both teams haven't been good from the charity stripe either. So see if they start to pick up the pace when both of them do get there.
Scowden trying to find something. Finds Davis. Now Davis to Evans. Now Evans trying to create something. Double team. Now Davis in the 3. Gonna be no good. Marietta back the other way. Now Alexander. And Willoughby's going to clean up the air ball three-point attempt with an easy layup.
Yeah, that was great IQ right there. Just noticed the ball wasn't even going to be touching the rim. Jumped up at the same point, like high pointing the ball like you're a safety, and getting the easy second chance bucket.
Good defense here by Flood on Waits. And now Evans with the ball, driving in. Finds Scowden, good pass, and easy layup there for Scowden.
Just a little bit of touch on that too. I mean, just found the open man. I mean, Scowden was the roller there. Defender got caught lacking.
Now Flood to Willoughby for three. And Willoughby's three in and out. And rebound by Waits. Coming back the other way. Now here's Evans. Guarded tightly. And now Evans, good move. Inside with the left, gonna be no good. And rebound going the other way. And now Alexander wide open three, and it's good.
And that's not the guy you want to be shooting a three ball right there, but out in transition. Great job by Alexander getting to the corner, looks to beat his spot.
Yeah, they've done a great job of, holding him from three-point attempts. Gets that one to fall and at the perfect time. But now Evans cutting back door, and Scowden able to find him for the easy two, and another timeout is going to be called here.
Yeah, I mean, Cam Evans, just great recognition to see the backdoor cut right there, and just a smooth, silky smooth finish to the basket.
Yeah, Evans has been hot all game, and a lot of it has been because of his speed, running the court and finding the gaps and finding the little holes to shoot through. It's been a big part of his game here today.
Yeah, I mean, he's shooting 64% from the field, and he has 21 points today. I mean, been blistering all game, and that's really what's propelled the Cardinals to this 17-point lead.
Yeah, big time game for the Cardinals, and they came out and are likely doing exactly what they wanted to. Shots are falling, good defensive possessions, defense turning into offense. This is exactly what you want to see if you're the Cardinals. And we'll see if they can maybe extend this and put this really, really out of reach here with 9 minutes left to go.
Yeah, I mean, if they keep it up, they're shooting Otterbein 60% from the field this second half, which has been phenomenal for them, and that is how they've gotten this lead right here. It seems like almost everything is falling for them, and we'll see if that continues to trend in these last 9 minutes of play.
The Pioneer possession here. And Otterbein's going to keep the pressure up. 17 points is the lead, but they're going to decide to keep playing them tight and try to limit any chance at a possible comeback here from Marietta. Now Alexander to Anderson. Now Parrott trying to make something, and fadeaway shot's going to be no good. Now Clement back the other way. Clement slicing through defenders, and now Heckman into Scowden. Scowden's going to be tripled, and Davis is going to have an awkward shot, going to be no good. And now Parrott bringing it back the other way for the Pioneers. Alexander's shot turns into a pass, and Parrott fires back with a three of his own.
Yeah, made up for that missed three early on, and now Otterbein, 14-point lead. That was a big three right there from Marietta to get some juices flowing.
Lead out to only 14 now. Just under 8 minutes left to go. And now Clement will try to drive in now. A shot, and it's good. And he stays hot, hitting another contested jump shot.
I mean, that's his thing right there, is that little J.
A little slippery action there by Jack Alexander turns into a wide open layup. So, you try not to slip, but there it kind of pays off for him.
Yeah, for sure.
Here's Clement. Trying to answer back with a 3, and it's going to be no good. Parrott with the rebound. Now Alexander bringing it back up for the Pioneers. And another 3 by Marietta. This time going to be no good. Rebound Clement.
Yeah, Marietta kind of shooting at will right now from behind the arc. About 3 or 4 3-point attempts in this last 2 minutes. And not great shot selections either.
Yeah, they need to create some sort of offense, and the 3 ball just isn't falling for him here as Scouten gets another layup. So we'll see if they decide to keep it out beyond the arc or if they'll try to go back in. And they do decide to go back in as Scouten knocks it out of bounds. And they're going to call a foul on Scouten, so that'll be his 5th of the game.
Yeah, I mean, Scouten didn't look like, didn't sound like he found anybody. You can see the frustration in his face. But looked like all he did was just knock the ball out loose. But in comes Garrido for him as that was his 5th.
Yeah, Krieger, Waits, and Garrido alongside Clement and Heckman now for the Cardinals. So a little different personnel here. Still have the big lead and still have the momentum as Anderson's gonna miss the free throw by a large margin. Now Marietta looking to full court press, try to make Otterbein cough up some turnovers. Now here's Clement, guarded by Cardin. Now Clement going to drive in. Gonna dish it out to Heckman. Now Heckman gonna drive in and drives in and gets the layup. So good patience there by Heckman, driving past the defender and gets the easy 2.
Yeah, just using his body to his advantage right there.
There's Parrott for 3, gonna be no good. Rebound Garrido. Maybe a little too trigger happy there from beyond the arc. And now here's Clement back the other way, driving in, and he's gonna get a missed layup. Thought he might have picked up a foul there, but no call. And Flood's gonna try to answer back with a 3, but an air ball is gonna lead to Cardinal possession. And the student section is letting him know.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, they're chirping at him down there beyond the baseline. And Marietta, like you said, been trigger happy these past 5 minutes from beyond the arc, and I mean it has not worked in their favor. This second half, they're 4 for 13 from the 3-point line, so it hasn't been really working in their favor.
Yeah, time just keeps ticking away too, so less and less time to come back. So something needs to happen quick here for the Pioneers. As Cam Evans misses a 3 there. And now Flood the other way. Flood is gonna take a tough 3. It's gonna be no good. So staying trigger happy. And now Flood out to the corner. And they finally get it inside to Willoughby. And now another 3 and another air ball. Rebound Evans.
Yeah, I mean, Marietta just chucking them up. I mean, you start to late in this game, but you also want to get a good shot selection there. There have been a few air balls from beyond the arc in these past 2 minutes.
Yeah, 3 is better than 2, but 2 is better than 0. Surprised they aren't trying to get the easy ones. But if they get the shots to start falling, then maybe something will happen. As Evans misses an easy layup there. And now Marietta back the other way. And another 3. And again, no good. But Willoughby going to get the rebound and the and 1. So a chance at a 3-point play from the inside.
Yeah, Sami Willoughby, I mean, Otterbein has done a great job controlling him on the boards this evening. I mean, but right there, he just sneaks his way through and gets the N1 bucket to go.
Yeah, that's kind of what he's been doing all game. And maybe too late here in the game to maybe try and build some momentum. But it's the first time in a long time that something has, went their way. And Clement, man, thought he could have got a lane violation there, but no call. And now Heckman into Garrido on the other end, and Garrido up and over is going to be good. So an instant answer here by the Cardinals, bring the lead back out to 17 with 3:50 to go.
Yeah, got the friendly roll right there to go. Beautiful touch by Garrido.
Willoughby almost turns it over. And they're going to call a charge. And that's Cam Evans picking up the charge there. And the student section letting them know again.
Yeah, they're starting to get rowdy now. But that was great IQ by Evans. I mean, he saw Willoughby driving in. I mean, all you got to do, when the big man's driving in, you just got to set your feet and take the blow right there. And he took one for the team, and now another Otterbein possession for them.
Yeah, like you said, big-time IQ. They're showing that, not only can Evans dominate in the scoring part, but he's also stepped up on the defensive end, and he's showing that he can use his IQ to help out the team. It's just been an all-around big game for Evans and the rest of this Cardinals offense.
Yeah, and Garrido just pulling it up, just posted his first double-double. Right now, he has 19 points and 10 rebounds, and even 4 assists to go along with that. He has been all over the floor today. And coming into the starting lineup today, his impact, along with Evans, has been one of the biggest for Otterbein today, and how insurmountable this lead has been.
You see both teams about to get ready to exit the timeout. 3:41 left to play. 82-65 our score. And fouls are starting to come into play. Scouten has 5, Garrido has 3. And Marietta also has a couple of players who are in foul trouble too. So
yeah, I always want to keep a big man down low for Otterbein to try and control the paint for whatever Marietta brings at him.
And it looks like Marietta's going to stay in the press last 3 minutes and 40 seconds of this game. Be Clement inbounding on his own baseline. He's got to find Evans. Now Evans, guarded by Alexander, finds Clement. And now Clements to Heckman. Had Garrido open, but instead is going to reset the offense and try to slow it down. Maybe try to take some of the clock away. Heckman's guarded tightly. That's good defense there by Cardin. And now Waits is going to be wide open. Going to miss it short. Willoughby with the rebound, and now Alexander the other way. Now Alexander going to drive by, gets the and one to fall. A little bit of a softer foul there, but gets the layup to go and a chance at a three-point play.
And that might be the spark Marietta needs right there to come back in this game. Otterbein did a great job slowing the offense down, like you said, getting the entire shot clock. And they had a good shot at the end too, just didn't fall. But being able to waste that much time is going to work in their favor in the end.
Alexander completes the three-point play, bringing the lead down to 14. So chance of a comeback becoming more and more realistic. And another empty possession here by the Cardinals. And a huge possession here for Marietta now with a great chance of coming back into this game.
Yeah, Garrido right there. Thought someone was behind him for the ball. That's why he took his hands away, but there was no one there see Clement's a little frustrated with them. See how they react on this defensive possession.
Here's Parrott driving in. Parrott's floater going to be no good. Rebound Garrido. He's able to find Clement to slow it down. So maybe a missed chance there by Marietta. Maybe the only chance they'll have. As we're going to see Heckman get fouled there. Now Clement into Garrido. Back to Clement. And Garrido's going to get fouled, and he's going to head to the line.
Yeah, right here, heading to the line. Garrido has not been to the line today, but we'll see what he puts in right here. Otterbein as a team, not been very good, like we've been saying all game, so we'll see what he does here.
And his free throw is going to be no good. Willoughby with the rebound. Now Alexander trying to create something for the Pioneers. And pass out to the corner. Good move there. Sanford's shot's going to be no good. And rebound Heckman. And now Heckman back the other way. He's going to get it knocked out of bounds. And they're going to say Otterbein ball. And Marietta didn't like it.
Might have gotten away with one right there, saying it tipped off a Heckman at the last second, but nonetheless, possession back to Otterbein.
Now here's Wade's guarded by Parrott. Now here's Wade's trying to drive in. Now Evans to Heckman. Heckman inside to Garrido. Showing off the vision, finding the open man for the easy basket.
I mean, looked him off on the left wing and got the easy bucket down low. Beautiful.
And another mistake here by Marietta. And that's probably gonna close it out here for us as Krieger is gonna check in for Garrido. Now Clements inbound into Heckman. And he'll likely just try to stall it out here. Unless he can get a good enough look here. And now waits over to Heckman. Now a little pressure here by Parrott. Here's Clement, 5 on the shot clock. And finds Krieger. So good footwork by Clement, leading to an easy dish and basket there by Krieger.
And used every single step right there of his 2 steps to find that pass right there.
Tough shot, gonna be no good. Rebound Clement. And now with under a minute to go, just trying to stall it out and enjoy the win.
Looks like nobody's playing defense right now, but there's still 6 seconds left on the shot clock. Are you gonna run this out? I don't know what they're gonna do.
And it looks like they're just gonna run it out, so not even gonna try to get a shot attempt off.
Yeah, I figured they would have at least ran an offensive play of some sorts right there, but using all of the time on the shot clock for that one.
And Alexander's gonna drive in and get another 2. And that's gonna end it here for us, as Clement's gonna dribble out the last 10 seconds. And a monster win here at home for the Cardinals. 16-point victory, and they came into the game as the underdog.
Yeah, I mean, this was a huge game. 86-70 victory for Otterbein. It seemed just like everything was falling for him. Everything was going right. I mean, 4 guys in double digits, 2 guys in 20-plus point performances in Garrido and Evans. I mean, just an all-around great performance by the starting 5, guys who came off the bench. I mean,
there was nothing really Marietta could do. And just like to give a shout out to the guards and their rebounding ability. I know I harped on the two big men trying to get down low and rebound their hearts out against these guys, but I mean, Clement, 7 rebounds, Heckman, 3 rebounds, and Evans, 3 rebounds. I mean, they came up clutch and being aggressive down low and contributing to this win right here.
Yes, big time win for the whole team. Everybody came up and showed out, and hopefully a momentum builder here for the Cardinals going onward in their season, getting the big time upset against, Marietta, which, they have the better record. They have the better OAC record, so trying to come back in the OAC and make some noise in the tournament coming up.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, Marietta going on a 7-game win streak this season. They were on a 20-game win streak against Otterbein, and that has been broken tonight here at the Rike Center. And, I mean, just an all-around great performance by Otterbein. And Marietta, they're usually a good three-point team, but not tonight. 6 for 27 from the three-point line. I mean, 22%. I mean, that's not going to win you very many ball games. But Otterbein shooting a blistering 60% from the field, and that's really what won them the game right there.
Yeah, great offensive and defensive performance here by the Cardinals as they're going to pull out the win here tonight. And Chance Burke here alongside Cale Dent, home of the Cardinals on Boxcast TV.